What happened to the TV? Oh my god, what is happening in our house, bro? Hello, Fabio. How's it? I'm curious on this one. Where's Jackson? He's in the kitchen. Let me... No, he's like, I don't know, you guys. Craig's acting really weird. I don't know how to explain it. There he is. Stop. They want to look at you. Stop.
I'm okay.
I know, but they want to look at you. Sorry. You're part of their family. Part of their family. Hey, Hazel. There's our disgusting baby food challenge. But, I don't know, you guys. He was laying down in bed. I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm worried about House Jackson. If he has had any holes does he have holes in his arm, leg, or back? Do you have any new, like, little punctures?
No.
Look at your hand.
I'm fine.
I know you say that. Look at your hand.
That's a different thing.
Can I see
That's
it?
a different thing.
Please, just stop.
Just let it.
Okay. What is that from? You're bleeding.
I know.
Is that from you getting picked up?
No.
Can I see your shoulders? Just show me your shoulders. I just want to make sure you're okay. You did get grabbed and thrown on the ground. A little bit red. You good?
I was scratching.
Alright, there you go. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what happened. I just don't know. Hold on, I'm going to flip the phone. Ready? Okay. Sorry. How to flip the phone around. Thank you, Hazel. Love you too. Tonight was really scary. Craig really scared me. Like, he really scared me. He's still not acting quite right. He's like, thank you. We love you too. Okay, Fabio. That's good. Yeah, Craig was just acting really weird. Even when we got home, he was still, like, not right. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, he looked really drained, really tired. Usually when we get home, we're, like, still have adrenaline going. And then after that, I got pulled over, and I got my very first ticket ever. It is 3:40 here. I'm worried to go to bed because I'm worried. I want to keep an eye on Craig. Yeah, and then we drove around the corner, and when that officer died tonight here in Adams County, we don't live in Adams County, but we live in Colorado where it happened, and we drove right by that hospital that officer was at, and there had to be like 80 to 100 cop cars with their lights on. Every intersection was blocked. It was like we couldn't get home. Jackson was picked up by his shoulders like this and thrown out of the car. Yeah, an officer died tonight. As we were leaving the house tonight to go out exploring, there was an officer shooting. There was like what was it? Like, a domestic violence type situation going on. An officer responded, and he was shot in the chest. And he was airlifted to Denver General, and that's where he died tonight. So they did a long profession. What is it called? Profession back to Adams County from the hospital. But when we drove by it, they were just getting ready to leave the hospital, and the officer was in the hearse back to Adams County coroner. So, just a bad night all around. Probably should have listened to the signs right when we were leaving. That being one of them. My headlight being the other one. And then just, it's just like we couldn't get home from that place. I don't know how to explain it. Every road we took had construction. It was a bad night. So, Jackson saw a UFO.
Saw a UFO.
He saw a UFO. He thought it was a plane at first, but then it was like doing really weird maneuvers up, down, left, right, and then it just disappeared. Isn't that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
So,
it was really bright white.
It was a really bright light. So that was our night summed up, but like I'm worried about going to sleep because I want to make sure Craig's okay. We blessed him. We saged him. Brenda said to go get his cross re-blessed. But see, we all have holy water we carry with us, and Jackson, me, and Kynan all had ours on us, but Craig left his backpack in the car. So, tell Jackson, have you seen UFOs more than once?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said yes. We were driving one time to my sister's in Arkansas, and I saw one in, what was it, Oklahoma?
I don't know. I was probably
I can't
asleep.
remember.
I think so.
That blue light, and then I saw another blue light, green
Here.
light. It was here in Denver, but it was in an old townhome we lived in before we moved here, so I've seen it twice. Jack's seen it a couple times. Has it followed you home? I don't know, not that I've ever noticed. The one where we lived in the townhomes, it was just there. I don't know how to explain it. It was like literally right outside my door, and it looked like it was probably 100 yards over to the street, but in the sky. So, and then it dodged behind a building, and then I don't know. It was crazy. It might have been more than 100 yards, but yeah. Anyways, that was our night. It was a bad night. I'm worried about Craig. Called the church and nobody answered.
I'm gonna lay down. I'm tired.
Yeah, Fabio, it was not. You're tired. You're gonna go sleep now. Okay, why don't you go lay down, baby? It's like there was signs telling us not to go out tonight, and then we just were so insistent on going that we went, and then that happened. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm really worried about Craig though. He was just not. I don't know if anybody watched that video yet. I know Hazel did. But from the get-go, put the necklaces in holy water. You see, we all wear ours all the time. Like, we don't usually ever take them off. So, I don't know. But him, I don't know. From the get-go, from the time we pulled up there, his whole personality changed. Like, he was just not himself. He was being mean, and I don't know. And I said it in the video that I don't know if we're gonna even film this or do this because he's being weird about it. So he was being like, I don't know how to quite explain how he was behaving, but just not himself. Like, it was like being with a complete stranger, like that feeling. So yeah, it was crazy. It was really crazy. So I don't know. He's Jackson's dad. It's kind of a long story, but yeah, Craig is usually really nice, really funny guy. But yeah, we're not married. That's Jackson's dad. Jackson got really sick when we were living in those townhomes. Jackson got really sick, and we had to sell our car, everything we owned, to pay for us to move to another, into Arkansas to see another doctor. And when we moved, and then that doctor ended up moving to Kentucky. So basically, we lost everything we owned, and then Jackson got really, really sick, and then was in the hospital in Little Rock for a week, and then I had him discharged because they weren't helping him. He was just getting sicker and sicker, and I loaded him in my sister's car and drove him back to Denver, and he had hundreds of gallstones stuck in his, all inside his, gut. It was basically everywhere. So they got all those out, and he was better, but that moved to Arkansas. We ended up having to move back to Colorado, but we didn't have anywhere to live, so Craig opened up his house to us, and yeah, so that's basically why we live with Craig. But, so we co-parent Jackson, and then Kynan is my boy from a different guy, so yeah. He's a different dad than Craig, but Craig has pretty much raised Kynan since he was 6. We've always kind of co-parented Jackson together, so that's why oh, I dropped you guys, I'm sorry. But that's not, Craig is nice, but that's not Craig. Did you guys by any chance visit abandoned buildings? Yeah, we visit a lot of abandoned buildings. We go into a lot of crazy, creepy places. I think our last one was the Loveland Sugar Mill, where we went into that abandoned building that was next to it. And it was like a Joker's house. There was like H-A-H-A-H-A written all over the walls. And that's where we were going to go tonight. That's why. Hey, Debbie. Brain damage. Oh, what? I was... Sorry, Kelly. I dropped you. At least you fell on my soft tummy. Jackson dropped you and you guys fell, really far. So, yeah, that's the story of why we live with Craig and why we co-parent. But, yeah, we're not married. So, yeah. But I'm still worried about him. I still, care about him. So, I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. He's just not, he went to bed, really, drained. And normally when we get home from these exploring things we do, he takes the dogs out and walks them, lets them go, and he just came home, and we blessed him with the holy water. I got off live stream, blessed him with the sage and the holy water again, and then he went off to bed, but just drained, really drained. He seemed drained. Craig is like that right now. Don't visit any place with Craig. You get more Craig. Yeah. He's been getting real, and I even said it, there's been something really off about it. He's been really kind of grumpy at us, and he's asleep. He's dead asleep in his bed. I would say almost the last couple weeks he's kind of just, and you can hear it in the videos how mean he is. And I tell him that off camera too, when we're not live streaming, what's wrong? And he just always says nothing, just stressed out. And I don't know, stressed out over what? And he's like, just stressed out about money, stressed out about this, stressed out about that. And you know, I don't stress about stuff like that, you know, because Jackson being as sick as he is, like, you know, I have to keep my faith in Jackson right now, so, has he been, sorry, my phone is, like, scratched right there, so it's, like, physical, oh, no, he's just grumpy, like a grumpy old man, and then, like, weird thing is, like, he's always really good about getting the household things done, like, taking the trash out. I don't do trash, so that's his job, because I'm sick too, and then he usually does dishes every day. Yeah, just grumpy, like, yeah, just like a grumpy old man, like, kind of, not getting things done around the house that he should be getting done, like dishes, trash, walking the dogs, like, a lot of it, like, he's not doing those type of things. He seems like always exhausted. He could sleep 24 hours and he would still be exhausted. Yeah, he's never been physical ever with me, so, or the boys. And he's a good dad to Jackson, kinda, so I have to give him that much. Like, no matter how tired he is, he always spends time with Jackson and always plays, you know, swords and stuff with him, so. Hi, Drone. How are you? We're just sitting here talking about our last night, because it's already morning, but last night, it was a bad night. I still haven't went to sleep because I'm waiting for Craig to wake up to make sure he's okay and watch him go off to work and make sure that things are okay. He said he felt a little more relieved after the second time we blessed him with the holy water. Yeah, he's trying. It's really hard for him because he has 2 other kids from another marriage too, and he doesn't see them as much as, you know, being with Jack 24 hours. He sees that he was seeing them like every other weekend. Now his daughter's in college and his older son is just with his mom in Colorado Springs, so but he's like mentally handicapped, so he can't do anything for himself, so you know, Craig hasn't been seeing him, so that's weird too. That's a little off. We usually get him on the weekends once a month, and that hasn't been happening all of December and all of January so far. Let's give the holy water and give him love and positivity. Yeah, I try not to nag him about stuff like dishes and trash. I just get Jackson or kind of to do it, and then I just, you know, like, I'm trying not to be petty about the little things like that because, you know, I'm not in his shoes. I don't really know what's happening. He won't talk about it, so shouldn't have. Try him, meditate, and while he is, use sage, holy water, and pray. Okay, Kelly. I will. Thank you guys for being concerned and helping me out, because I don't know, you know, it was just different. It's just different tonight. I don't know. Hi, Frozen. He's sleeping right now. He just seems really exhausted. After the last live stream, I kind of just, we re-blessed him with the sage and the holy water and stuff like that, and then he just seemed like a little lighter, and then went to bed. But he went to bed without, like, walking the dogs or doing things he normally does when we get home from exploring, so I don't know if he was just that tired. I don't know. I don't know. I know there's a lot of stresses at work, but he's just been off lately. I don't know. I'm trying not to, like, worry about the small little petty things, you know, and just be grateful, I guess, for what we have and having a roof over our head. When you go to bed, pray to God, ask to save Craig. Okay, I will. I will for sure. And like me and the boys and Kynan and Jackson, we're Catholic, so we go to church every Sunday, we volunteer at church, like things like that. So, and Craig isn't as deep into that faith as we are. But without faith, I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it with Jackson being as sick as he has been for 9 years. Wait. He was 3 when he started getting sick, so 11 years. And then being sick on top of that, like I have fibromyalgia, so, all those things, like I try not to worry about that kind of thing. I leave it to God and know that He's there to take care of us and stuff, so, try to get him to have faith. I've been trying so hard. Demons do that, but I do got an idea of what happened for any followers of Christ going into these places without armor of God. Okay, I will tell you my incident. Faith is very important. It's part of the reason I always tell you guys love, peace, and faith is because even if you don't believe in God and you don't believe in Christ and you have a different religion, like I'm not going to preach religion on people on my channel. I'm going to stay strong in my faith but faith and having faith in yourself that you can get through a situation or a problem or just through your day, faith starts there to me. And without that, you don't have, there is no faith if you don't believe in yourself. So if you meditate, it opens him up for positive and helps release and get rid of negativity, and more intense, he will less be affected by positive. Okay. Alright, thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Fabio. Hi, K-Dog, how are you? We're just sitting here talking about our night last night. It was a really bad night. We probably should have listened to all the signs that were there, like, don't go, what are you doing, get back in your freaking house. The man that shot that officer in the chest, is still, they caught the one that shot him, but there was, according to the news, there's 4 of them, and 2 of them are still out loose, and they're armed and extremely dangerous, and that's probably, Adams County is probably 10 minutes away from my house. So if you're in a car, it freaks me out. That freaks me out. Because me and Jackson are here alone all day. But if you come in my house, my dogs are going to eat your face. No, armor of God doesn't help. But I had a demon pulling my soul out of my body. And I only had one breath to call out to Jesus and got saved. But if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. So definitely keep praying. Yeah. Wow, Frozen, that's... See? I'm telling you. Hold on. I don't remember what they said. I was a deputy. Hold on, the news just came back on. It was a big thing. It was a huge thing. It was a huge profession down the highway and stuff. I'm just getting home from my brother's house. He just got home from the hospital today. He was there in the hospital since... Oh my gosh, K-Dog, what happened? Frozen Preach. Show me the news. It's like the early Today Show. It's not on yet, but I filmed it in my video, my very last live stream I did. I filmed it, the news, because that's not the guy that was... I'll show you when it comes back on. But yeah, it was Officer... Oh my god, I can't remember what his name was. We drove right by the hospital, and there was probably 100 cars, police cars, lined down Spear. And if anybody knows Denver, Spear's a long street. And every single intersection had a police officer waiting to go into the profession, and all the way back up to Adams County. That's maybe about a 15-minute drive. I'll let you see the news when they start talking about it. This is the early Today Show. We got home from the Explore tonight, and that was on. That was literally on the TV. Was that news? So, but yeah, K-Dog, what happened to your brother? That's really scary. Yeah, there was so many people, like civilians out on the streets, just had their hand on their heart as the police drove by and stuff like that. So it was really a somber feeling, but and the fire trucks had the flag over the street they were gonna come down. And even go into a haunted place if you don't have armor of God on, plus the word of God, which is a sword. And the police officer incident isn't good either. Yeah, Frozen. As you see, I wear mine constantly. Jackson doesn't never take his off. Kynan has one. He didn't never take it off. And that was one of our giveaways, was holy water and crosses. And like I said, I will send you holy water and a prayer card if needed. Not as a gift, as a gift, but as, if you need it. Hey, lovely. Yeah, Fabio, I wouldn't go anywhere without it. How are you, lovely? We were just talking about my night last night, and then the police officer who died in the line of fire, or on the line of, while he was on the job. Here in Colorado, he was shot in the chest and killed. And there was two of them that they're still out at large. I don't know. My brother's appendix burst, and he got the flu and pneumonia on top of each other while he was having surgery for his appendix. Oh my gosh, K-Dog. Well, thank goodness he is home. Is he feeling better now? Because that's... I'm so sorry. I will keep him in my prayers, K-Dog. That he stay healthy and... yeah, because... when we get... Like I was telling you guys, when we were in Arkansas, he got really sick, and he had to go to Little Rock Hospital for a week. We got back to Denver. He had hundreds of gallstones in his pancreas, liver, because he doesn't have a gallbladder. He lost it. I mean, he had it taken out when he was 9. So to still make gallstones is really weird, and it leaked down into his pancreas. And then his kidneys started to fail, his liver started to fail. Like, he was really sick. He drove himself home after coming here, picking me up. Took me to his house 5 minutes, is in the bed, and he passed out. It was the funniest thing I ever heard. Oh, K-Dog. At least he's better and at home. That's really nice that he's home. And good news. Good news for you and your brother and all your family on YouTube. That's what's cool about having a channel, is the prayers and support you get from people, That's really cool. But I'm waiting to see if the Today Show will talk about it. I don't know, you guys. We should have listened to the signs. Yeah, right? I'm sorry that happened, Kate. I was wondering when you saw the run part to bring humor to this just person. DMC. Wait, what? When you saw the run part to bring humor to this, just me personally, I would have put DMC in the snow, which would put run. Yeah, that was kind of freaky. Because Jackson was hitting the ice, Craig was on the other side of the creek. Kind of was right in front of me, like, and I just literally, if you watch it, I had literally just walked by that part, and then to see that, I don't know, I don't know. My mom packed his fridge full of food, practiced the pantry full of fruits and vegetables, and he loaded up. You didn't have to worry about groceries for the next 6 months, right? Wow. Wish my mom would come stock up my grocery, my food, my stuff. Hey Lisa, how are you? That's really awesome your mom did that K-Dog for him. Maybe your mom can talk to my mom and they can get together and stock up my fridge and my cupboards with food. But I'm so glad. I'm so happy he's home. Doing okay. I'm trying to wait up and see. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but Craig should be up here shortly to get ready for work. Yeah, right? Hopefully chocolate pudding. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if he'll wake up when he wakes up for work, how he's looking, feeling. It's kind of scary night, bad night. I'm really hoping they report on that. So far, nothing. Say, mama. Huh? So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Lisa, you're like, okay. Hi, Nintendo. How are you? It's like a super early live stream, like, I don't know. That's weird. It's early for me. It's 4:11 in the morning, so I'm trying to stay awake to see how Craig's feeling. Oh, did you? I haven't went to bed yet. Waiting for Craig to wake up. Fabio. So yeah. Just, how are you, Nintendo? Just woke up. Oh. At least it's not a Monday morning. Monday mornings suck. He's trying to lighten the mood after that. I really hope they show that. I don't know if they're gonna show it on this. It's 7-Eleven. Oh, look, 7-Eleven. Make a wish. Be kind, Father. I will tell everyone how you was flirting with Lisa. That's good, Nintendo. Yeah, we're just telling stories about our night last night and little Jackson, little silly Jackson. I would have taken some stuff too, K-Dog. I would have told my mom, hey, what about me? Yep. I would have done the same thing, K-Dog. Yeah. There's Jackson. His little frozen eyes. I mean, frozen got his little eyes. Ow, I keep scratching that cut on my arm. Ouch. 612 here. Yeah, it's 413 here. You guys are funny. Oh, well, that's nice, Lisa. At least you're up and up for your day. That's cool. But yeah. I think I'm gonna let everybody go. I'm just gonna lay here on the couch and wait for Craig to wake up. Make sure he's good, and I'm going to bed. Jack doesn't have school today. He never has school on Thursdays, so that's why we went out on a Wednesdays, because he didn't have school on Thursdays. So we thought, okay, it's a good night to go out. Not a good night to go out. We should have stayed our little hind parts inside. Especially because there's 2 convicts out on their loose, and they're armed and dangerous. You have a test today. Good luck with your test, Frozen. Hope you studied. I always tell Jackson that. You better study for your test. But he's got a photographic memory, so he's like, I don't need to study. Go away. He's got straight A's right now, so he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. Yeah. Well, good luck on that. I'll pray that you get an A plus. But yeah, thank you all for you're getting your GED. That's cool, Fabio. That's what I did. I got my GED and still was able to go to college, and I have my associate's degree now, so. And that's good. Well, thank you guys for all stopping in and chatting. Thank you, Fabio. Thank you, K-Dog, Frozen, Lisa, Hazel. Hazel was in here for a little bit. Lovely. All you guys, thank you so much for all your help. Kelly, I really appreciate it. I really, really do. You guys mean a lot to me, and so thank you so much for helping me out and kind of calming me down a little bit, helping me get through it, because I know he'll be okay. So, alright, bye, Lisa. I will see you later. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Michael. How are you guys? We were just sitting here talking about my night last night, and yeah, so, but yeah, you guys caught us right at the end. We're gonna get off. I'll be on a little bit later after I get a couple hours of sleep, make sure Craig's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure he's okay first and foremost. Get me a couple hours of sleep, and then I will check back in, let you guys know how he is and what's going on and stuff like that. So, we're doing okay, Bridget. Just really worried about Craig. It was a really scary night. He just is not normal right now. So I've been up waiting for him to wake up. Hey, Tiny. Hey, Goldie. Just waiting for Craig, seeing if he'll, when he wakes up, how he's doing. It was a really bad night last night, exploring, so, hi, Brown Leaf. But we're all okay. Craig's a little off, but, I think he'll be okay. Yeah, give him time. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just, yeah, right. When he fired that gun, I just about shit my pants. Brown, we went to we went to. You guys have heard of Sand Creek Massacre? Well, there's a bridge called the Third Bridge or something like that. And that's where we went, and then Craig started hearing like this kid screaming, and there was no kid there. None of the rest of us heard it, but he heard it. Thought there was people chasing him, like, and so he just started firing off his gun. He was acting really weird. Me and the boys, we ran back up the hill and literally ran to the car. We were getting in the car, and Jackson was picked up by his shoulders and thrown back into the busy street. He stumbled up, got up, jumped it back in the car. It was just crazy. Oh my god, are you guys okay, Tiny? Craig fired that gun, yeah. We live in Colorado. You guys can hear my voice, it's because I haven't went to sleep yet, but... Yeah, it was really... Yeah, Bridget, it was, like, freaky. Oh, Tiny and Goalie, are you guys okay? That's scary. I saw you guys were on live, and then I was like... Fabio wanted me to go on to make sure Jackson was okay. It was a 4.0. That's crazy. You guys have been getting a lot of them, though, yeah? Yeah, and then there was an officer shooting right before we left our house. An officer was shot in the chest. They caught the guy that shot him, but there was some other people involved, and they're still at large and armed and dangerous, and Adams County isn't very far from where we live. It's probably about 10 minutes away, so that's super scary. Okay, Bridget, that's okay. I'm gonna get off here anyways, wait for Craig to get up. I just appreciate you guys just coming and sitting with me, calming me down, and helping me out. You know, because that was... And then we were leaving that place, and I got pulled over. Got my very first ticket ever, which freaked me out. I can't believe it. We have a headlight out. Not lately. I was at the casino. I didn't feel anything. Goalie called me when it happened. Oh my gosh. That would be really scary. I'm really sorry, you guys. I hope everybody's okay. Yeah, right. Oh, I'll be laying down. Well, thank you, Tiny. Right back at you, because I will be praying that you guys stay safe. I'm glad you guys are okay, though. But stream of food, okay. You know I care for you all. Yeah, I love every one of you guys on here. Like, you guys are like family to me, and like I'll never take you guys for granted, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. That you guys are here for me and my family. But you guys mean a lot to me, so thank you guys, every one of you guys, for coming. All you lost at the casino, that stinks. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna just lay here and wait for Craig to get up. Yeah, there you go, Frozen. You have us, so you're winners. That's silly. But I'll probably see you guys on later today. It's weird. Yes, I do, Michael. I see you. I thought I said hi to you. If not, hi. Alright, Bridget. Love you. Thank you for coming in for check on us. Thank you. Love you. I left what I had in the machine, so I came to Chloe because I know she got scared. Aw. Oh, that's sweet, Tiny. That's a good man. But yeah, so I don't know. You guys go watch that video. Let me know what you guys think. To me, Craig wasn't acting normal from the get-go. But I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. It was crazy. It was a crazy night. And then the officer shooting. Oh. Yeah, I need to go rest for sure. I need to get some sleep. So, I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. I will be up today. I have a live stream. I will ask the spirits why I don't like me or what I've done. Oh, I love you, Michael. I love you. You're a big part of our family. So, I will be there for your live stream, but I love you, Michael, so don't forget that. Alright, guys. Take care. Stay safe. I'll be praying for you, Tiny, and that you guys stay safe. Alright, guys. Peace, love, and faith, okay? Alright, I will go get some sleep. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright. Love you guys. Love you, Michael.